Every neighborhood has its own character, its own history, its own streets that carry community members to school, to work, to local businesses. The Tacoma Streets Initiative isn't just about miles paved. It was about impact you can see and feel around your neighborhood. In the North End, improvements focused on upgrading residential streets and enhancing safety for pedestrians. From restored pavement to upgraded curb ramps, these projects work to maintain the character of neighborhoods while improving everyday travel.
So this is an LID project over here off 48th and Mullen, where the neighbors came forward and put some of their own money together, along with our Streets Initiative dollars, to get a full, beautiful, built-out street. Curb, gutter, sidewalks, stormwater, all the ADA improvements. So it's a great example of what the city's doing, taking money from the Streets Initiative and combining it with other sources and support them in getting this beautiful new street in their neighborhood.
These roads are smoother, safer, and ready for the years ahead. In South Tacoma, the focus expanded to major arterial streets, strengthening infrastructure that supports local businesses and connects families to schools and parks. New sidewalks and ADA ramps improve accessibility. Upgraded crossings increase visibility and safety.
My son likes to ride his bike from 74th Street all the way to downtown Tacoma. Since there is a dedicated bike lane, it is very safe for him. He doesn't have to worry about avoiding cars. He won't get injured in a traffic accident.
Investments here mean stronger connections and safer streets for everyone. On the Eastside, the initiative prioritized long-needed pavement restoration and multimodal access. What were once worn streets are now smoother routes for drivers, bicyclists, transit riders, and families.
I grew up over here, and when I was a kid, this road looked exactly the same before we started this project, and this is how I got to the Eastside Boys Club. You know, you get on your bike, you just risk life and limb, and you just made it happen. Well, now we've got sidewalks, bike lanes, everybody can kind of slow down a little bit. It's a great improvement of what it was when I was a kid.
In Hilltop, improvements complemented broader neighborhood revitalization, pairing street preservation with pedestrian upgrades and bicycle infrastructure. The result is a safer, more connected corridor that supports growth while serving the community that calls it home.
We're making way, I think, for every type of lifestyle that could possibly be here in Hilltop. We never had bicycle lanes. We got bicycle lanes now. People can actually ride their bikes and not have to worry about sharing the road with cars, which that's safety, right? There's nothing more exciting than being a part of a community where you're seeing people walk down the streets with smiles on their faces, the children just running and having a good time, being able to frequent the parks and feel safe while doing it. And I think we can look forward to that with the plans that we have here in the city of Tacoma.
The Tacoma Streets Initiative delivered improvements across the entire city. From neighborhood streets to corridors, crews have been hard at work strengthening Tacoma's transportation network. So far, 95 miles of streets have been paved, and 245 miles preserved and maintained. The next streets levy would build on that progress, expanding investments in safety, accessibility, and connections between our neighborhoods. To explore the dashboard of completed active and planned projects, visit tacomastreetsinitiative.org. When you see fresh pavement, when you cross a safer intersection, when your daily ride feels smoother, that's the Tacoma Streets Initiative at work, bringing progress home, neighborhood by neighborhood.